Welcome back, my lovely Mooncat community. This is Cat Dad back for episode 4. I just wanted to go through a brief overview of this roadmap that just came out. If you saw Ponderware today, posted it in case you missed it. The Mooncat development roadmap is here. New utility for our kitties, new NFT in real life meetups, and more. We as a community been asking about this for a long time. As we know, roadmaps are very important to the development and to keep the community at bay from being very hostile and wanting to know more. But from what I've learned, and this is just me speculating, you have to be very careful about the way that you word and put together your roadmaps so that you don't violate the Howey test to be a security for promising increased perceived value for whatever is about to come out next. So Ponderware does a very good job, and they always have of curating their descriptions, their roadmaps, pretty much everything. The narrative it's all about like lore, fantasy, fun, and a little bit of the unknown. So let's dive into this real quick and discuss it. So as we know, in very Ponderware fashion, active excursions, right? The boutique just opened, which was one of the primary things that they'd been talking about since they came back into the project about a few days after rediscovery. They wrote about the short range scanner. So these are probably things that we're going to see within the next weeks to months, maybe even days to weeks. We'll go with days to weeks for now. Short range scanner. The first thing, sports ball. Mooncats are proving to be a rather playful bunch, 25,000 of them. We want to keep this active. This excursion will likely lead to discovery of a game that can be played by Mooncats while Ethereans watch and cheer them on. So they'd actually been talking about this for a very long time. I even did a little bit of some digging to find how often sports ball came up. And so Paz, he is the community member, had been talking about sports ball literally all the way back since June. It's sports ball. It's exactly what is sports ball. Keep going. Ponderware actually does a really good job at hinting at things that they're going to do in the future. As you see, sports ball comes up actually pretty often. So I think it's safe to say that it's going to be some sort of game. What game? I don't know. They're actually running a little bit behind because, as we know, Cuddle, wherever that is, came out with a game which is created by Nifty Museum and Muse, although it is in a current pause at this moment. I don't think that discredits that. With Cuddle, there's an ERC20 token. So will there be an ERC20 token within this new sports ball? It says there's going to be staking, which was part of Cuddle. Game, entertainment, prizes, competition. So I'm hoping for maybe some sort of football. That's very American of me to say, but who knows? All I know is I'm really excited about it. We need to put these NFTs to work, whether they're bearing yield or just for entertainment purposes. I guess we'll see. The play to earn model seems to be catching some sort of fire out in the blockchain space. So we'll see what Ponderware does. If it's anything that I know for certain is that they do a very good job at distancing themselves from the rest of the competition and building our own lane. And that's one of the things that I really admire about the project is that they're building something of their own, which isn't comparable to any of these other projects that you see a lot of duplications for. The next short-term and last or short-range scanner is Astral Projections. They go in and talk about avatars, interactivity, gallery, metaverse. As we know, they've been partnered with Isotile for a while, which has a 3D rendering of Mooncats. This is from their website. As you see, Mooncats and CryptoPunks can walk around in this room, and you can decorate it with your other NFT collections. I know previously they'd mentioned a possibility of integrating Isotile and Mooncats within other metaverses to use that of some sort. So we'll see what happens with that. We also know that Ponderware recently bought some land in Sandbox, which is in the metaverse. This plot, I think it's 15 selected, or I think it's 15 parcels together. I may be wrong on that. I know the one next to it that was for sale was 9. So maybe it might even be somewhere in the 20s. So this is a pretty big estate for something that Pondaware is going to do. I'm really excited to see what comes of that. This was from August 8th from the announcement. So my guess is we'll probably see something within a month or two. They did have a mix up with Sandbox, talking about Sandbox putting out Mooncats with the plots of land that you buy, but it wasn't an actual Mooncat. It was just a Sandbox specific 3D rendering of some sort. So that wasn't the actual. So I think they're going to clarify that. So I guess we'll see what happens with the metaverse. I think metaverse is going to be the next narrative that takes over crypto, probably some point next year, as crypto tends to run in year-long narratives, as this year it is NFTs. So long-range scanners, of course, Pondaware fashion, I love it. The outcome of excursions of these locations are more nebulous. We can't say for sure how safe it is in these more distant regions of space, or how long it will take to explore. As we get closer, we should be able to pick up more data with our sensors and gain a clear picture with the possibilities that might be. So my guess is the dev team probably has a whiteboard of some sort with all sorts of ideas and potential, and these are probably the ones that come to the purview. So linguistics, Mooncats as a culture have existed long before they needed to be rescued from the moon. What stories do they have to tell? Lore, mystery, collaboration, and crafting. To be honest, I was trying to think what this could potentially be, but it really stumps me. Collaboration makes me think there are in discussions or already collaborating with another NFT development team of some sort, or maybe even just an NFT collection, as we see a lot of NFTs have collabed with each other. I think like Cool Cats and Ghost did one, and there have been some others. So maybe it's a possible NFT collab that has some sort of storybook attachment to it. That's the best guess that I could have. Maybe we'll see Mooncat NFT comic books or stories similar to Punk's comic. So we'll see. I do like the linguistic or narratives, because that is something that Pondaware does very good at crafting their stories. Deep space. Mooncats have so far stayed close to familiar planetary bodies as they've explored space. They found it quite nice on the moon and Earth, but what if they were to venture deeper? Could we even discover where they were originated? Crafting, construction, staking, competition, and minting. My guess is this has to do something with the cats being on chain of some sort. As today, Punks just announced they went on chain. Mooncats are on chain, or a derivative of being on chain, which I'll get a complete explanation from somebody who is much more advanced than me at some point in the near future. So that's my guess. Maybe staking, competition, minting, NFTs. As we know, Pondaware does want to mint more NFTs of some sort, but they want to keep it within the Mooncat system. I will find that Discord post by Pause from a few days ago, where she is basically pointing that they're going to do some sort of other NFT drop. Maybe it's something similar to you see with all these other NFT collections, where you have, Bored Ape Yacht Club, then Bored Ape Kennel Club, and Cool Cats, or Gutty Cats and Rats and whatever else. So knowing Pondaware, they'll do something a little more niche, a little more original, not bashing any of the other ones, just going with what I know best. Advanced materialization. Mooncats are now comfy on the blockchain, but Ethereans still occupy the physical world. Since we can't interact with the Mooncats in person, perhaps we should try interacting with each other. Conference meetup, physical meetup marketing. This has to do with the NFT NYC. I don't know where that tweet is, but we did find out in the Discord that they are going to be at NFT NYC. I already bought my ticket. I'll be there. I'm excited. Comment below if you're going to be at NFT NYC, and let's meet up. My guess is that they're going to have some sort of redeemable shirt or clothing item. Maybe they do something similar to like socks, or maybe your Mooncat gets to be on a shirt or a hat with some sort of coding or token that's involved with it. So this is the beginning of November. So if this is something that's considered long range scanners, this is only 2 August, September, only 2.5 months from the point of this recording. So this can't be that far out there. And then Treasure Planet, Ethereans can collect Mooncats, but what do Mooncats collect? In the boutique store, the ERC 998 wrapper allows NFTs to own NFTs. So your Mooncat, if they are accessorized, they do own those accessories. Ethereans can show off their family of Mooncats, but what can the Mooncats show off? Minting NFTs and new collectibles. So maybe this is some sort of addition on top of the boutique store, or something similar to the boutique store, but completely different in view. Maybe the Mooncats can live in a house, or maybe they can change their setting, or maybe the cats can own rats or baby cats, but it says new collectibles. So this is where I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of new drop. And since it's called Treasure Planet, I would guess maybe treasure means money, or maybe a treasure hunt of some sort, a treasure hunt in the metaverse. There could be so many things that this means, but from my view, it looks like we're going to see some sort of NFT drop within the Mooncat universe. As Paz mentioned, Pondware does have plans to build other projects that aren't Mooncats, but they want to keep it within the Mooncat universe. So maybe we see this as like a Harry Potter thing or something. This is just me speculating, of course, and not financial advice. So these are some things that we get to look forward to from Pondware, our beloved dev team, the original dev team with Midnight Lightning, who was a collector and then was added onto the team. This was maybe 3 or 4 months ago. So I love these active excursions, and we are ready to see what else Pondware has in the future. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you guys at NFT NYC up here in a few months. Like I said, reach out to me if you're going to be there. Let's show our love for Mooncats, one of the oldest NFT collections on Ethereum. It could be considered number 4 or number 5 if you consider Etheria version 1, version 2, Curio cards, punks, and then Mooncats, the largest collection. We're here. We're not going anywhere for your blue chip. This is Cat Dad signing off once again. See you next time.